morning.
Welcome to Crafty Cottage Stitches. I'm Heather.
I'm Jeanette.
And this is our channel about crafting.
Mostly crafting.
Mostly crafting, sewing, crocheting.
I did
a tiny bit of cross stitch for me.
I didn't stitch a single stitch. I think I did. I think I worked on the roses that I'm working on, but
not
enough to show. I wasn't feeling it. Although I'm coming back to it now, so
we had a big house that we worked.
About killed me.
Yeah.
About killed all of us. We actually had 3 people working on it, and whew,
2 days.
I don't want to do that one again. So.
And I was sick as a dog after FLOSSTUBE last time, so. But we're all
Is that when that happened?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yep, the next 2 days I went down.
Anyway, we're here, and Heather has a little bit of cross stitch, and I have a couple old ones that I just pulled out. I actually, if you guys could see, my whole upstairs is like wow.
Disaster.
It's bad because I'm painting. So, but anyway, I found my pile of unfinished cross stitch and there's 2 that I absolutely want to get
fully finished. I have a start from this Veronique book that I bought from Pompadour 44 on Etsy out of Japan. I decided, so I really liked this one here, but I don't want the full thing, at least not yet. So I pulled 3 of the little icons from there, and I'm going to put them together.
I want the whole thing in my room.
I do, but I just didn't want to do that yet. I just wanted something tiny to frame. So I have the sewing machine finished. Oops.
Oh my gosh, that's
and then
so
I'm starting
pretty.
The dress form here, and then I'm going to do one of the button cards up here too.
Oops, sorry.
This was just a couple nights of stitching while watching TV. It's really fun. And the colors aren't necessarily called for because I didn't have a couple of the DMC. I just did very similar, like one number off. Yeah. 1 or 2 numbers off. So yeah, that should be done by next time.
And you said what that is?
What?
What you're working on now?
The fabric?
No. What this is?
Oh yeah, it's a dress form.
Oh.
Like it's a lot of back stitching up here. It's like a really swirly dress form with like some roses off the shoulder. It's beautiful. Really pretty. So that's that. That's what I have for cross stitch.
Is that all your cross stitching?
Yeah.
I thought you said you'd started something else new too. Before I go any further, I wanted to show you guys what somebody sent me. It's the cutest thing ever. And then she sent this too.
That's super cute. And she made it?
She made these. And they're going in my my Valentine's basket. Actually, this I have, well, you guys have seen it because you'll have seen the beginning of the video. I have this sitting in a sewing machine, just kind of like I made
quilt?
it. Yeah, it's super cute. So, but look how pretty. So thank you.
What pattern did she use?
Don't know.
That's super cute.
Yeah, they're adorable. Love them. So I found 2, I pulled out 2 cross stitches, and one of them is because a friend of mine reminded me this morning about this one. Uh-oh. Who did this one?
Was that a freebie?
No. I will look in a second. But I pulled this out.
Oh yeah, did you buy it on
Because she was
Etsy?
saying she wanted to find a little strawberry. I did. A strawberry stitch in a basket. And I'm like, oh my gosh, that's right. I have that. And it's super cute. Look how cute that is. And the reason I haven't finished this one, because this would be super cute in my, downstairs. I kind of had a specific frame in mind. So I'm going to set this out. So I really I've been antiquing and thrifting a little bit. I really want to find a specific frame for that. Stitchness or something like that. Well, I'll find the name in just a second because it's such a cute, fun.
I thought I could just quickly search it, but it's not coming up right away.
Cute, fun chart. So there's that one I want to get finished up. And this one I probably, because I want it in my new craft room really bad. I was obsessed with it. It's Joy in the Journey by Little House. I need to get this in a frame because I love it. So It's super cute. I am pretty sure you can get it on 123 Stitch now. I searched and searched. I had seen it, Nancy. Actually, I think before we were even friends, I had watched her room tour.
So Cozy Stitching.
So Cozy Stitching. Which, by the way, she has a new video up on the So-and-So's FLOSSTUBE, so you guys need to go watch it. They each did a video because it's hard for them to go back and forth. They're like an hour away from each other, but Nancy got on there, so you guys need to go check it out and see all the amazing things she's made. But anyway, I'd seen this on her sewing room tour, which if you haven't seen her sewing room, it's amazing.
It is really, really awesome.
But anyway, I was obsessed, and so I had to search, and I found it in a super old, I want to say the magazine was from like the 90s, but come to find out you can find it now, so.
Just as the pattern. You can find it now?
No, maybe a kit. I don't know.
Okay.
Joy in the Journey by Little House Needleworks, so. But it's one of my favorite things I've ever stitched, and why it's still sitting in a pile of, I'm not even going to tell you how many unfinished things I have. No, I will. I think there was like 18 of them, so this was one of them.
And that's colors you picked.
I picked the colors. Probably all of them.
A lot of the Lori Holt
Probably all
colors.
of them.
Or no?
More closer to more like a little bit, softer country and cottagey colors.
Is it DMC?
All DMC.
Okay.
And I really don't remember what they are, but I'm sure I said when I did this last year or the year before. I can't remember. But I want to find a frame for that.
I'm kind of jonesing to stitch a little bit.
I really
That's kind of why I forced myself to start something out of that. Because I wanted to get back into stitching, but I just didn't know what I wanted to start. But I can always make stuff for my sewing area.
I really want to do the one that you're working on. It's so beautiful.
The big piece?
Yes.
Yeah. I do want the full-size one, too. But I thought I want something that I can, like, actually finish. And I thought it'd be cute if I could find, like, a thrifted frame or make a frame to go around it. Or I also thought it would be cute as, like, the cover of a needle book if I go a different route with it.
I've been really wanting to do, like, a book cover.
Yeah.
Because I
My nose is itchy.
can't remember anything, and I need to take better notes when I see something or... or
That's true.
Jot something down. I just want to do a cover. I have a pattern from Blue Ribbon Designs. It's been several years ago. She did a composition notebook cover.
Oh, yeah.
I have that pattern, but I know people like Elizabeth Ann have done covers, and I got on YouTube the other day and was just looking.
I noticed. We share the same YouTube.
Yeah, so so if I have a current obsession, she'll see it. I get to see Taylor Swift videos, like
for Abby.
500 of them.
She likes to turn on Taylor Swift and dance around the living room.
Yeah, so I either see... I didn't see any... Oh, and the pom-pom.
Yeah, all the pom-pom stuff. I don't think I searched... What did I... Oh, Geronimo Stilton, too, because that's how we watch Geronimo Stilton.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh. She's been wanting to watch that, so I was like...
No more lion stuff are popping up, though.
No. That's okay, though.
Yeah. But anywho, so that's all...
Our coffee's here, it sounds like.
Oh, yay. So we're going to pause for just a moment.
And we'll be back. Okay, we're back.
We're back.
With our coffee.
We're always good in the world now.
Yes. Book covers.
Yeah.
I have a good pattern from Amy Sinibaldi.
Oh, that's right.
But it's like a, you're wanting more of like a cover on like, with notebook paper, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're thinking?
I'm thinking.
Hers is more like which it might have had a spot in there for notebook. It probably did, or you probably could adjust it. It's a pretty intense pattern, but it has a ton of stuff in there, like for your needles and to store all kinds of stuff. So I might tackle that eventually.
Oh, that would be fun. We made bags.
We've been on a bag kick.
Yeah. And I'm gonna look for that strawberry pattern.
Oh yeah, I was meaning for you to do that while we were paused.
That's all right.
What should we move on to? Do you have any cross stitch plans?
I just a cross stitch. I mean, I'm actually feeling it, and you guys are gonna think I'm crazy. It's by Home Stitchness.
Oh, the strawberry pattern. Oh, you didn't do that. There's a cardinal on it.
Yeah, I didn't do the birds. That's who it's by. Super fun, super cute. I think I changed a few colors, but I did. I changed the basket colors. I kind of actually held up some browns to all the baskets I have, and so.
And what's that fabric you did it on?
That is Winter Moon.
Winter Moon.
Winter Moon.
It's a perfect buttery yellow.
It is. It's really a gorgeous, gorgeous color. It's, it's very close to cream. If you have access to that, it's like kind of a stock color, but ignore my disgusting nails. I don't know how you have time to go have life and get your nails done. I haven't been able to do that. So it's very close to cream. But it's called Winter Moon, and it's very easy to find usually. So, but I needed to put it on a color because these guys are white. So, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the changes I made. These are whiter.
Normal. Well, you wouldn't be able to see it very well on that Winter Moon either. Yeah, I'm just gonna cross stitch too. I don't know what.
Pull my roses back out. Book. Today I'm gonna pull out my sampler, the Dutch rose. Because I'm feeling that now, so I'm not sure. I mean, I think everybody does that. I think you kind of go through, you got to do what you're feeling. I always say that I'm lazy when we're, about like with me pre-washing or whatever, and I don't want to starch. It's not that I'm lazy, because I'm really not a lazy person. It's just that I want to do
what I want to do when I want to do it.
Well, yeah, that's Heather. No, but I want to do what makes me happy when I'm crafting, and so I just pick and choose that. And I think that's how everybody should do, and not stress about it, because this is kind of my hobby. I'm looking around at this disaster, and I'm so glad you guys can't see it.
This is nothing. My house is a disaster right now.
We've been working on the 2 rooms, and that room's all painted. My husband. We got it all painted, and then yesterday he did the window trim. So now I've kind of moved in here, and I'm kind of shifting everything, because we're doing it all. I'm painting the whole upstairs. If I've got a wreck up here,
might as well.
And so through all this disaster with stuff everywhere, all over the floor, furniture pushed out, other stuff brought in here, so we had room in there.
How are you doing vaulted?
I've been sewing. I don't know. This is vaulted in here, and it has to be a ladder.
Not like extreme vaulted, but it's high.
It's high. It's regular vaulted ceilings, which I didn't think it was. I thought I would be able to get up there and do it, but it's true vaulted. So I actually have to get up on a ladder, which I'm not thrilled about, but. Mm-mm. There's a lot of stuff in here, but anyway, let's just get off that. Okay. I crocheted. Did you?
Yes. I've still been very much into crochet.
I have too. I have a finish.
I got my granny squares last night.
Go ahead and show your finish. Yell at me because I have a purchase too. But I think Heather mentioned that I only buy yarn for projects. So I don't have like a backlog of it, a stockpile of it. So I finished the baby blanket. And it's washed, and this stuff is yummy. This is Kobu by Lions Brand. And it's all ready to go.
Not Lions.
Lion Brand? Okay, Lion Brand. I don't know. I got mine at Walmart.
Just kidding.
I got mine at Walmart, but they carry it.
They have beautiful colors. They have the best
They're
green.
Very
and it
muted.
Comes up.
So this is all ready for baby B to show up in a couple months. So
yeah,
it's very soft.
Very
it's wonderful. This will be a great, like spring and summer, like late night feedings, and just kind of. I used to love blankets that I could cover over. Both, but not like super heavy.
Right.
So this is a great weight for that. It is splitty, I will say. If that bothers you, this is not the yarn for you.
Couldn't you go up a size in the hook, or?
It wouldn't matter. It's splitty like crazy.
Oh.
You're gonna catch on it. But if that doesn't bother you, this yarn's fabulous. It's super soft. I think that I'm not putting my stuff in the state fair or whatever, because you wouldn't want to. There's no way I would do that with this.
Why?
because they're very particular about little pools and, you know, oops, I got an extra little thread in there. It's very splitty.
What about county fair?
No. But I don't do that. I don't set myself up to that.
I don't know. I might this year.
She had thought about
I
it.
thought about it because we went last year and I thought this would just be fun.
I've never thought about that. I don't want to do that. So, because like I said, I like to do things that make me happy and I have fun at, and I don't want to stress myself out.
That's true.
So, anyway.
Maybe if I just make something that I love so much.
I don't know the color.
Oh.
Light pink.
Baby pink.
They're all these colors. These yummy, soft, kind of muted. I mean, they have darker colors, but they're just kind of washed out.
They're just
looking.
perfect.
I don't know. They're wonderful. So, anyway, what have you been working on?
I've been working on my granny squares again. I kind of fell off that wagon when I was sick, and yes, I didn't weave these in, but this was just last night's work that's not woven in.
No, that's not too bad.
No. So, working on those. But I have a couple like teeny tiny projects I worked on. This was going to be something, it was like a cute little, kind of like a keychain. It's so thick and bulky. I just figured I would do something with this for Evie.
That's really cute though.
It is, because she had you do it with two yarn too, which was kind of a pain. And I'm such a tight crocheter. So I don't know. I'll probably do something with that. Then I made this. This is just like a little Ellie Rose, little like amigurumi heart. I have somebody that's going through some stuff in life, so I'm just gonna make a few things for her, and this is gonna be a little pocket hug with a little poem and stuff to go.
That's sparkly.
It came out of, I showed it probably over a year ago, but those little rainbow cakes that I got.
Oh yeah.
That are sparkly. I have like one little wound up ball that was left over of this color. So, and her favorite color is aqua. And then this is probably one of my favorite things I made. It's a little sugar cookie, and I beaded it. I just whipped that up yesterday. The pattern wasn't a sugar cookie. It was just like a little frilly heart. But I tried a sugar cookie pattern that just did not turn out. I just didn't love the way it was turning out. It had you do like the cookie base, and then it was going to have you like glue on the frosting, which I was like, why wouldn't you just stitch it on? But besides that, the cookie base was all wonky. It never had you like smooth it out with like single crochets or anything. So this was just a little like lacy heart I found, and I thought, well, I'll just do cookie color on the outside with the lace outline and then frosting in the middle. And then I have tons of beads at home. And so I just picked out sprinkles. So of course, Evie wants one of those. I might make a whole bunch of them just for her play kitchen.
Your mom wants one of those too.
Yeah, and they're fun. They're super fun to make. It was really fun to...
That would be cute for her play kitchen.
Mm-hmm. This one I thought, maybe I'll just make one and I'll put a pin on it and she can wear it on Valentine's Day.
That would be
really cute too.
Super cute.
So... yeah.
When my girls were little, we had pins for all of the holidays for them. I still have some of them. I should look through and see.
And I think she would really love to do that because she's very extra about everything. And then I made a Valentine pin cushion.
So cute.
I did this last night. And I did the border the same way that they did on that sugar cookie I did. It's just single crochet, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, and then slip stitch, chain 2, slip stitch, chain 2, and it just creates that cute little...
So it's like the bobble edging.
Yeah, cute little ruffle.
It's just smaller.
Yep. So that's how I connected the two pillows. With just
It is the bobble stitch, just little tiny.
Just little tiny.
I like it on the little one like that. That's adorable.
And I just found a couple different like heart patterns on Pinterest. And then I added my own border to that one and then did a teeny tiny one in the middle. And this is actually like a chenille.
I was going to say, yeah.
It's that chenille, what is that, Seidel? Those little guys, whatever those are.
Sidar or something, like ones. Happy something or another.
It's cute.
That is adorable.
So that's what I worked on.
I love that chenille like that.
I do too. It's hot in here, by the way.
It's not hot in here at all. I'm actually cold today. So I made a purchase. because when your friend says, hey, should we crochet together? Well, yes, of course we should. So, I kept seeing this on Instagram. Like, it just kept popping up. And I think maybe a couple people sent it to me. And yes, I'm crossing over to the cardigan thing. I've never made clothing, I don't think. No, I don't think I have. But it's on, I think it might be...
It's a free pattern.
I think it's a free pattern, and it's on her website, all about Ami.
Or the Lion Brand website, too.
Yeah, it is. So, I ordered the kit. I'm not a pinky girl. So, the kit I got... I decided...
Oh, you started it.
Oh, I did start it. Yeah, absolutely. We're not hurrying or anything. Oh, wow, does that blow this color out?
It looks purple, but it's not.
It looks purple. It is so not purple. I'm also not a purple person.
That's bigger than I thought. Like
they're big
squares,
and chunky.
Yeah.
They're wonderful.
So cozy.
Yeah, I ordered the kit, and the cool thing, I was going to order it if it came just in pink anyway, because we wanted to... Let's see if we can get this off. It's still looking purple. It is so not purple. It is a washed out denim
Well,
blue.
hold up the yarn instead.
Oh. I don't know. But I've never ordered a kit for anything before, which was fun, actually. I have to say I enjoyed getting it. So I got the kit. Yeah, this is
from
weird.
Lion.
From Lion. Yeah. It was fairly reasonable for this big chunky yarn. That's taken me a little bit, I'm going to be honest, to get used to.
Magic Hour is the color.
Mm-hmm. It's like a washed out denim.
Yeah.
Crazy. Or on here, it looks purple.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not hurrying or anything. I did want to finish the baby blanket, so that's all done. And so I've got 5 of these. And then I've got my second set of 5. It only takes like 23 squares. So I gave myself a month or two. Because who I'm crocheting with, she's gotten sidetracked by some other projects. So we're not in a hurry. But I've got 5 more of these going. These are all woven in, even though they're kind of sticking out. I want to try, because this has wool in it, I want to try felting these ends in. So I need to order a felting needles, whatever. These are not yet.
So what will washing that be like then?
It's washable, I think.
Oh, okay.
Either that, or I'll just lay it out to
dry. Or whatever.
Yeah, it's machine washable and dryable. So nice. It's super cute. The colors are wonderful. But this is more me. I'm more of a denim-y color person. But the pink was tempting, but I knew that I'd be happier with it. So anyway, I did buy that, and I love it.
I really want to start a hexagon. A granny hex.
I want to do a flower.
One of these. Mm-hmm. I have that flower one starting, but my heart is going more towards...
Well, then go where your heart is.
With those colors that I bought the other day.
I've had to control myself and not order all the yarn in the world, because I'm trying to be good about that. But I did order this kit, so... And there is going to be a new cross stitch that I have to have, even though I said I'm going to do, because it's everything that I love. I'm really into the one color cross stitch. And it's all one color, and it's sewing stuff, and it's by October House Fiber Arts. It's one of their new market releases. I have to get that one, so you guys check it out. It's really beautiful. And I think that's it.
That's it for crochet?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's kind of, I don't like to have a lot going, but I am pulling out, I finished a bag for we made bags, for the other granny that I'm going to work on too. The Sunburst, is that what it's called?
Yeah, the sunflower one that you started.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Am I showing my bag first?
Yeah. I've got 5 to show, so.
This was out of, is that Gale Pan?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a Gale Pan book. I didn't bring it with me. It's a library book. She has Patchwork Loves Embroidery.
Yes.
The library book it came out of is Patchwork Loves Embroidery 2, TOO.
It's very similar, but enough different things that, yeah.
I made a bag for ballet shoes for Ella.
Oh my god, that turned out so cute.
It's the cutest dang thing. And I even did rickrack into there the right way. It's a little drawstring bag.
What do you mean the right way?
I don't know. I've never like done it that way. It has a lining. It's really cute.
I'm kind of obsessed with making bags right now.
And it was really fun to make. And I want to make more for my finished grannies to be in before they, become a blanket. So, and maybe my granny hexies that I kind of want to start too. They're super fun. Plus, I want to make a couple zipper pouches.
I did that.
I want to make my idea for. This little guy. I want to do like a little bag full of just little handmade things and treats and things to be a little gift
and
bag.
after she had said she wanted to set up some gifts and have them made, I kind of do too.
Yeah, I do. I just want to start I had a friend that she just had a gift closet, and so when she found things like on sale or had things maybe that had been gifted to her that she was going to re-gift. She just had a closet where she kept stuff. And so when she had like something come up, she could just go to her gift closet. And
Joy always had one of those too.
But it would be fun to do handmade stuff in there.
Yeah.
So like when we make bags, make an extra one, or little pin cushions or pillows or whatever, have it in there. Or if there's just things that like I would love to make that, but I don't really know what I would do with it. It'd be kind of fun to just do that and have it and gift it to somebody.
Well, moving the colossal amount of
Yeah.
stuff I have. I need to start purging some of this too and just using it.
Mm-hmm.
But that'll be fun. And I had fun making these bags.
Yeah, it was really fun. It took a while, but it was just because I was reading through the directions. But now that I made it once, like, it makes sense.
I definitely think you could do them in an hour.
Well, in this one, the pattern was, I almost fell over. It was like, it had an embroidery up here, too. And so I was, like, trying to figure out how to just cut it down and not need some of the steps for the embroidery part, because I just liked the way the bag looked for her ballet shoes. And this is that little bunny ballet fabric that we showed you a couple episodes ago. It's just perfect. And she loves it.
So I bought some fabric. Don't judge me. But it's a gift for somebody because it was perfect. And I made a little bag too. I made this little drawstring bag. But this fabric, I saw it and I'm like, I have to get that for her because it's just perfect to me. It's by Poppy Cotton. I have the extra rolled up because I'm going to send this to her too.
Is that the farmer?
I don't know.
Love.
I'm not sure because they're actually two. It might be on there. They're two different lines. They're both Poppy Cotton. But this was so fun to make. And this bag is in this book right here. And again, I didn't put any embroidery on anything that I've made, but I definitely want to now. But it was super easy. I hope this fits her stuff. I think she knits socks, so I think maybe, I don't know. My friend said you don't need a big bag for that. But what I did is I added buttons on the side because to me, it's kind of annoying when the lining comes up out of it, especially when you've got like yarn projects in there because they're a little bit more grippy. So I just put little buttons on the side to hold the lining in, but it's super cute. If not, I think she'll find something that she could stick in here because it was small, but now that I've done one, I can definitely...
She can go gather eggs.
There you go.
There chickens in there.
But I followed the directions. The only thing I didn't do on this was I put the embroidery. But oh my gosh, these chickens are so cute.
They really are.
They're girly and pretty and... I don't know. I love it.
They'd be fun in the middle of an economy block, too.
True. I'm sending her the extra fabric that I got, though, because she likes to make pot holders and stuff. So, that book. That's that one. There's lots of cute stuff in here.
You don't have to do the embroidery on it.
No, you don't. But also, I was kind of like, we keep telling them about this book that we bought. Sorry, I dropped my my glasses. This book right
Big book of
here.
embroidery.
We keep telling you that there's like super cute stuff in here. But so I thought I'm going to make something out of it. And well, actually, I'm going to show you the ones I finished first. This is my crochet hook one that I showed. I keep all my hooks in here, and I just put a little flower. This is one of my favorite scrapbook paper. Not one of my favorite. My absolute
October Afternoon.
October Afternoon. It's one of the buttons from there. I'm like, okay,
Oh
I
my
can
goodness,
use
you
this.
used-
I use something. It's my favorite of all time, and I'm gonna actually use some of it because I want to use some of it and make some things for behind Evie's little desk.
Yeah.
But this is out of a book that I have. It's called Crochet Flowers. But Lori Holt has a tutorial on how she does her flowers. This is just the one I use. So I finished that for my hooks. I'm loving making small things that are just pretty that I can use. Kind of utilitarian. I mean, I have all this stuff, so why not, right? And then I finished my little Christmas one. I still want to find, I got to go through my charms. It's not going to happen anytime soon. I did get the zipper a little tight on this one, though. That's annoying to me. But it is what it is. It's done now. So, and I just put that on the back, and I just kind of super easy quilting on it. So I have my little pin cushion in here and my thread and then my needles. So
I used that thing you gave me to do this. The marker.
oh, it works very well, the Hera marker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works very well. So there's that one. And then, because I was on a roll and I needed another bag to go with
man, that one's cute.
the this one
The
right
chicken bag.
here, I decided I was gonna pull out, oh my gosh, I think it's so cute. I made this, and that came out of this. So easy to make. This is like, to me, is like the perfect size for granny squares or whatever. It has a little liner inside, and so you could stuff this
that
thing
with grannies.
pretty good. But it's so cute, and I'll show you the pattern. The pattern was very, very simple. I would say if you know how to work your sewing machine, it's very beginner friendly. I would think, but look how stinking cute. I used my favorite cookbook fabric from Lori Holt. This is from her B Basics, B Ginghams, her B Ginghams, one of her basics, and this is an older line. I don't know which one that might be a B Basic also, but it's super cute. I don't think I did anything different on this one from the book. Yeah, I did. I did my straps a little bit different just because I simplified it. They had you do 2 different ones and then sew them together down the side, which would make these a little bit thicker if you want to do that. I didn't care. I mean, it is what it is. I kind of want to make another one of these just to hang in my closet to put my embroidery hoops in.
Yeah, that'd be cute.
Because it'll just be cute on a hook. And so then I stayed up till 1 o'clock last night, and yeah, I shouldn't do that, but it was, I was obsessed because you guys know I made myself one because this is what my granny squares are gonna go in, and I used
your Starbursts.
Yes, my
Yeah.
Starburst. It's the perfect colors
Yeah.
for that. My hedgehog fabric on this. But it turned out super cute. I still want to put something on this. I think I'm going to put a little flower. I just didn't have time to crochet one yet. I did a few things different on this one. Number one, oh, you know what? I didn't do this. I didn't do the straps like they had you do.
You should find a hedgehog applique.
Something. I need to find something to put on this because it's a little boring. It's not, I mean, it's cute.
Yeah.
The only difference I did on this, besides I did not do this part. I used cording for mine. I shortened this up a little bit because I didn't think it needed to be quite as long for what I was using it for. And I shortened the handles a little bit for this one. By 2 inches for both measurements. So I think it turned out really cute.
So then you did by 4 inches on this,
No,
right?
2.
No, 2, okay.
Yeah, I decided 2 would be fine. So 2 inches shorter on here, and the straps are about 2 inches shorter. Not about, they are 2 inches shorter. But it'll be cute, and I want to find like something to go right here. I'm gonna love just these guys are precious. They're just so stinking cute. I love them.
And the birds on the mushroom.
So let me.
A little mushroom would be cute.
I was thinking that maybe
a little brown
crochet with the gold top.
Okay.
And maybe a softer white. I'm not sure. I thought I might change this out to like a natural cording. I don't know. That's all I had, but I wanted you guys to see see how that does. Because I like it. And they're so easy. Her directions were very good. So let me show you the one I did.
So like how long do you think it takes you to make one?
I don't know. A couple hours.
Yeah.
I mean, a couple hours. The first one you're, maybe a little bit longer, but maybe a couple hours. I did it last night and I stayed up super late, which now I have like sewing hangover the next day. It's like, why?
You could go to bed early. Last night I did some granny squares. Well, Mac likes to go and do his crossword puzzles in bed because I'm married to an 80-year-old man.
So this is.
But then I'm out in the living room crocheting granny squares. So
she was called Grandma in middle school.
Yeah.
I think that's the one I did. I just didn't do the embroidery, but I do want to do some of these things with the embroidery too. I
love that embroidery, that pattern on that one.
Yeah,
not for the bag,
they're
but
super
to frame
cute.
up. It's super cute.
I'm liking. Excuse me. I'm liking doing these smaller.
A lot.
And I mean, I'm sitting in the middle of literally a wreck, and I've been able to do it. So, which I don't. Normally, I'm like, I straighten everything up, and then I can come in here because I'm not normally a
chaos worker.
I'm not a chaos worker usually, but because I know this is going to be long term, I'm working on it. But I think they turned out pretty cute. I think so.
I'm gonna make some. I was kind of looking through my fabric the other day to see what I would want to use.
You definitely could use. I probably wouldn't do heavyweight upholstery, like heavier stuff. Like you can do something
like
bigger.
duck canvas would be too much, you think?
No, but they're not big. So right. I mean, I think you can overwhelm it a little bit. But I definitely think like Lori Holtwaite, her home stuff would be really good for this part. But I'm going to use some more of her fabric to make a couple more. So you guys will be seeing a couple more of these. Because like I said, I want a cute bag like this hanging in my closet over there to hold all my embroidery hoops. I just think it'll be cute. And then I would do something. Maybe I'll embroider something right here. I could put like a little patch for that. Probably the one that's in the book, actually.
Instead of a mushroom?
No, this one I want the mushroom, please.
Oh, what are you talking about?
When I do another Lori Holt one.
Oh, yeah.
My room here to put the embroidery hoops.
It'd be cute to just put like a little daisy or some daisies on it or something.
On this one?
No. On the other one. The Lori Holt one.
Yeah, and I didn't.
I mean, that would have been cute on there too, but it's kind of more fall-ish. Not fall, but.
I think I would. I mean, I'd have to pull out her color yarn. I have some white ones like I put on here, but they were too white for this. I just didn't love it. So I'll pull out her yarn and make. I'm gonna embellish this a little bit too, but they're really, really fun to make. Give it a shot. And last time I looked, this book was $8 and some change on Amazon. But you will be seeing some projects out of here. And also,
well, and when we first talked about this book, we thought it would be really good for cross stitch finishing too.
Absolutely.
You don't have to do embroidery.
Absolutely.
Or you don't have to do embroidery like we just made the bags without embroidery on them.
No. And I contemplated
Though I love a lot of the embroidery patterns.
doing something like that with my Joy in the Journey. But I actually do want that on the wall. But I really
But that would be cute for that one I'm doing with the sewing machine.
Oh, it would. It would be super cute. And it has, I mean, so far I've made the one thing, sadly. But the directions were very, very good. So,
well, you get inspiration from there.
You do. You do. You do.
Like the little pillows and everything.
Good purchase.
Yeah, it is.
That would be fun to make too, so. Anywho, I did buy a couple books.
Maybe that might be at the library.
I don't think so.
No?
I think you said it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
I did make a couple book purchases.
Could be at your library though.
Sure. Because I do want to make a couple of these.
Yeah.
They're the cutest things ever.
I consider those big projects though.
I do, and so I'm not mentally there with the painting and all that going on. So
that little
there's some
mouse.
beginner ones in here, but there's also some not beginner ones. And I want to do a couple beginner ones because I need to cover this because it's actually the pattern. I'll do that. This is what I'm working up to make for my granddaughter and my great granddaughter. Because I think she's the cutest thing ever. I don't think I'm there yet.
Why not?
I don't know.
I think you are. Why wouldn't you be? It's all, I mean...
I don't know.
There's not a lot of color changes. It's not like she's got, face...
True.
Color changes.
I've kind of been obsessed with
She's
watching
just beautiful.
Crochet and...
La Petite... She changed her name to Ellie Rose.
Elise Rose.
Elise Rose.
Her name's Elise. But, and you guys, she is a certified...
She's an amazing teacher.
She's a certified crochet teacher. So if you're struggling and still trying, she has tons of free videos to try. Because I know a lot of people are like, I want to crochet. That's kind of how I am about knitting. But I'm throwing that off to the side for now. But if you want, and she doesn't just teach amigurumi, although that's how I learned how to do Bubble the Cat.
Yeah,
and
for
then
your
from
first
there you can move
project,
on
yeah.
from whatever. But I was listening to her the other day because I was just letting videos run through, and she was showing how to do a granny square. She's a very good teacher. So if you've been kind of struggling, try her video. Like Heather said, it took her many different videos
and many different pattern types for me to get it.
Yeah.
Because not everybody, learns the same. Like the lady at the knitting store was saying, where her friend was like, "Are you messing with me?" She tried to teach her how to crochet.
But she
can knit like prolifically.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's just how it clicks. And thank you guys, for being kind, because I'm not comfortable with doing tutorials and stuff just because I think
Oh yeah, but I think it was good.
I think it turned out pretty good.
Yeah.
So, and everybody said it was very easy.
Did that.
Ugh, my nails. But these are cute. So I got this one.
I had to scrape dirt out of mine this
so
in the garden.
When I came across amigurumi, this is who I love. Her
Cook K.
Yep.
She's got a Christmas one coming out. It's already out, but it's coming out in English soon.
She has her other one is coming out too. So if you're
Which
into
other one?
Oh, it's the critter one.
With the duck on the front.
The duck on the front, and it has mermaids in it.
Yeah. Is she from Japan?
She might be Japanese.
Oh, okay.
But
so her stuff's in French first.
Right.
Okay.
So I got this one.
She's got an Instagram. So if you get on her Instagram, let me look it up. It's you can see the Christmas ones, and the Christmas book is
and these guys,
an insane amount of patterns in it.
If you had asked me, if I, 3 years ago, I don't want to make crochet dolls. Yes, I do. They make me happy, and I want to make this cat. Anyway, so I'm working my way up there. You're going to be seeing because it's very portable, very small.
Well, and you can put them in the grandbaby nook.
Yeah, I don't care.
I mean, look at her Christmas things.
I just can't wait till that comes out in English. So they're just cute. They're fun. They're fun. I want to do fun stuff in my craft room. So
we had somebody last week remind me. That reminded me. She's French speaking, asking us to do captions on our videos. YouTube will automatically do captions on our videos. It just won't be immediately. It takes a few hours for it to go through, and it does, I think, most of the common languages. It won't
sadly,
be perfect.
right away, you're not going to be able to understand us.
Right. You just have, like,
that.
you know, if you come on, like, the day after we've uploaded a video, it should have YouTube generated comments. It just takes a while for YouTube to be able to do that, obviously. Because I believe, I don't know if that's just automatic for everybody. I know I did try to set that up when I set up our videos.
Yeah,
that
I think
we could have
she
captions.
commented right away. So then I put it and translated it.
Yeah.
And then I told Heather, you got to do this. You
Yeah.
got to make sure that this is okay.
So I went and did research, and then I responded to her. I just put it into a comment generator, and she was like, "Oh my gosh!" And it worked for her after. So
good.
not that, you know, if you're needing captions right now, and I'm telling you right now,
I know,
you know, like it's hard to like convey that. But
we do have that. So
yes.
if you have non-English speaking friends, tell them.
Or deaf
Mm-hmm.
friends, or
That's true.
whatever.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Because
So.
it's not just for that. I have a bunch of antique stuff. Do you guys want to see it? Oh, but I want to show that one thing. It's in there on the table.
Okay, well, let's pause because we're gonna run out of time anyways,
All right.
and then we'll be right back. If you need it, we're back.
We're back. What do you mean?
Didn't you need something
I can't remember now.
from the table?
This is why I...
Sorry.
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay, good.
So I was going to show you my antique finds if you guys don't care. So,
Oh yeah, you went on a big haul.
Yeah. Well,
Not a big haul, but
No,
I know
we
you
went-
went to the antique store. And
they
found
had
some really good
reset
stuff.
the antique store, and so I was able to find some vintage linens and stuff that I had not seen in ages around here. But anyway, Nancy had been given one kind of like
Oh my
this
goodness.
for... You've already seen this because it's on the front of the video, but I wanted this. She had got one for a gift from a friend, and she had, you know, made a little tomato and stuff on it. I don't think mine's as big on the top, but it's super cute. I don't know if I would have even looked at it so much, except for she had
Oh,
just...
it's actually sewing things
It's
on
sewing
there.
things,
Okay.
yeah. So she had been given a different one, and I've looked online. These come in all different shapes and sizes, but I thought it would be stinking cute, and I kind of have an idea for a display once I get to that point, which is a ways away, to go in one of the drawers. I kind of... I'll make you guys wait, but I think I will open that and have something popping out of it, but... Anyway, it's super cute.
And that was at the antique.
Yeah, our antique shop reset everything, and my friend and I went, and I think she got a bunch of stuff, and I got
Is
a
it set
bunch
up
of stuff.
differently even?
Well,
They
bunch
had
of
like
them,
water damage last year. I
yeah,
think.
and so a bunch of the booths had moved around, and I don't know if there's just new people. So that was one thing I found. I actually went back to get that because I didn't get it the first time. It's like, why did I not get that? But you guys know how I collect these for each of the girls' birthday month? Well, they have had a music box, and I did not even know it existed. And she does play Happy Birthday, but oh my gosh, look how beautiful she is.
What month is she?
I think she's a birthday one. There's no month on her.
Oh.
She sings Happy Birthday, so I'm assuming
okay.
she might be like the centerpiece for all the other little birthday months or something.
Okay.
I don't know. I'm
That's
making
true.
that crap up. I don't know.
I mean, that made sense.
I did. I know, right? I pulled that out. She might be the queen, and then they had all the little birthday ones around it. So, but they had tons of vintage
Oh, that one's perfection.
pot holders.
That's kind of like that one I made for. Oh no,
It's
I was.
this color.
I have that pattern. I think on my Pinterest.
You do?
I think so. But
But
it looked like a lot, so I didn't try that for a Christmas present this year.
I actually found my very favorite I've ever found. But so this is one I found. This is one I found because I have a vision like above my closet. I want a clothesline with all these hanging on it, and I have quite the pile going now. And this one, which I had never seen this one before.
It's big too.
Yeah, I'll probably just set this on a table, but it's so cute. Isn't it cute?
Very.
I like different ones.
The color is really pretty, that bluey.
Yeah, and I love the bluey part. But and then they had these. And all very good prices, because I don't pay a lot for these, or because if you search, you'll find them. Like these were 2 for, I think, $6. So, they're cute though, and they're that yummy vintagey pink. But my favorite that I have ever found, and I just love to see, oh my gosh,
yeah.
It's the cutest thing I've ever seen. Look at this one. I'm just thinking in like a 4th of July vignette,
or strawberries,
or Christmas.
Daisies.
Oh my god. This is the cutest one I've ever seen.
Valentine's.
Isn't it? It's
very,
seriously
very
the cutest one I've ever found. And it's even a little bit more ruffly because, where are you?
Yeah, because it's like shell. It's like shell stitches.
Well, this one is too. But it's not ruffly like this one. Anyway, these were fun finds. But then I found, I'm going to show you the picture I got. So this is going to be the inspiration for my other room. I'm going to paint the frame, and I'm going to actually wash it, because now that I'm touching it, it's really disgusting. If you looked inside my mind and you saw my dream house, this would be it. And it
kind of has a smell.
Yeah, it stinks. It's dirty. It's really dusty. I just have not had time to clean it up yet. But anyway, this is kind of the Beatrix Pottery cottagey look that will be in my other room. It's a lot like in here, but a little bit softer. But I'm going to paint the frame white. And I've got a bunch of these different, but I can kind of picture this with embroidery, cottagey things around it, and do like a gallery wall.
Yeah, definitely.
With this being like the centerpiece, because it's wonderful. So there's that. And then I almost fainted, I'll tell you. I'm only going to show you one piece just because I didn't want to bring it upstairs.
Oh, that's right.
The best deal I have. Heather got the best deal when she found my brown transferware.
Yeah, that was wild.
But this was pretty darn close. So you guys know that I am a strawberry lover. This is, oh wow, that is making it pink. This is red transferware. It is not vibranty pink crayon out of the fluorescent.
I kind of like that color though. The way
as much as the real.
I mean, for my house.
Anyway. Oh, wow. The sun has decided to come out. It's got little strawberries in. It's the strawberry fair. And the sun is coming out now, so.
It's hotter than heck in here.
It is not. It's by Johnson Brothers. There we go. I have collected this for many, many, many years. That's a better representation.
But you never see it anywhere.
I never see it. Never. I think years ago I found a plate or two. Yeah, it's very hard to find, and it's usually very, very expensive. Yes, I can find it on eBay. Yes, I can find it on Etsy. But the one plate I came across cost more than I paid for
the whole set.
A big pile of this. I got 13 different pieces, and it was on the bottom shelf in this antique store. And when I picked up, I thought it would be like $150 at least, because I got 13 different pieces. Oh, at least. There was a platter, 2 big dinner plates.
Like a type of plate you had never seen before.
No, I have them. The square ones.
Oh, okay. But
yeah,
those ones are usually the really expensive ones.
So, in fact, the square one I came on, I think on Etsy, cost more than I paid for all of these together. But anyway, they're beautiful. And wow, that is blowing out the color weird. But it's red transferware. So I have quite the collection of these now. I love it. It speaks to me like you just don't even know.
So you're like triple checked with the guy working there.
I know. The guy, so there was a guy walking around, so if you had stuff, he would take it up front. And I had picked this up, and I'm like, this cannot be right. It was $30 and it was on a teacup handle. He goes, well, that seems like really expensive for that teacup. And I'm thinking, well, it's really not. But whatever. I said, well, can you, and I had this big pile because I had a platter. It had 2 dinner plates, some square plates, 2 square bowls. There was 13 different pieces and 2, these and some other things. Because there was
like $2 a piece.
I couldn't believe it. So anyway, this is my strawberry fair that I've told you guys about. It's the only red transferware that I collect now. In fact, I had some other stuff, and they went back to the original person that had given them to me because she collects it again. So that went back to her, and I only hung on to my strawberries, but this will be displayed. I'm thinking at Christmas and during the summer for strawberry stuff.
Yeah, definitely.
So I'll be able to switch the brown out for these in the breakfast room. So, but anyway, these speak to me. They're beautiful. I want spring to come. Yes,
yeah, I think it kind of is, honestly.
Well, somewhat. Yesterday was freezing, though. So
what? It was sunny. We went to the park. It wasn't.
It was sunny and so cold outside.
It was less cold than it had been.
Hmm?
It was warmer than it had been. Even the wind.
Your dad even had his coat on, I think, yesterday.
But he's coughing. And...
Yeah, we're old. So that's my finds. Do you have any plans?
Bags. Crocheting.
I want to do a book.
Cross stitching. Yeah, you do. I don't know if I'm ready for that quite yet.
I do. Oh, and I do have a little thing planned. I want to make a sewing machine cover.
Oh yeah, I might do something with that too.
I want to do a sewing machine
or
cover.
Like
that'll be hopefully next time. Who knows?
The one that goes under the sewing machine that has like the little pockets and things on it. I kind of want to make something like that. Because I do have like, a seam ripper, and I like to have my little rolly seam roller and just a little pair of scissors right there.
And she can do that. I can't do that kind on my sewing machine because it sits down into a table. So I've got to come up with something to lay over the top. I think I had said I moved my sewing thing out, and so it really should be covered up, I think.
Yeah.
I may even have to do like a cafe curtain across here because it's blinding. So.
I really should too, because my sewing machine is right in the window. And so if I'm going to be opening the window in the spring and stuff, it would be kind of nice to have that extra layer of protection to have a cover on it.
Mm-hmm. Well, and that's what
because when it rains, I don't have it open, but I would like to have my window open occasionally, even if it's raining,
So is there anything else?
Not that I can really think of. Should we get the kiddo in here?
Does she want to come up?
Yeah, probably. We'll be right back with a little goodbye message from the kiddo. All right. So follow us here on YouTube, right?
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram at White House Stitchery, and she's at Crafty Cottage Stitches. And what did you have to say?
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
And
we'll see you next time.
yeah, I'll show you a notebook.
Yeah, and she'll show you a picture that she drew next time.
Yeah,
in her notebook.
It was misplaced. So.
Yep.
I thought I would do it today, but I lost it.
It happens.
Yeah.
All right. See you next time.
Yeah.
See you next
Bye.
time. Bye.